네, 안녕하세요. 영국 런던에 있는 이건입니다. 역시 영국 런던 토트넘 핫스퍼 스타디움 앞에 나와 있습니다. 토트넘과 아인트라흐트 프랑크푸르트의 챔피언스리그 D조 4차전 경기가 끝났습니다. 토트넘이 3대2로 승리를 했고요. 그리고 손흥민 선수 2골을 집어넣고 또 한 명 퇴장을 시켰습니다. 경기 끝나고 늘 하는 대로 현지 리액션, 토트넘 팬들에게 오늘 경기에 대해서 딱 2가지 물어보겠습니다. 오늘 경기 팀 퍼포먼스가 어땠는지, 팀 경기력이 어땠는지, 그리고 오늘 당신이 생각하는 맨 오브 더 매치는 누구인지 물어보도록 하겠습니다.
Team performance was good. It was a typical Spurs start in that we had to go 1-0 down to start playing. But when we went 3-1 up, I thought the game was over. But again, Spurs being Spurs, had to let them back in. So I'd like to see us closing games off a bit better, because we've got the quality to do it.
Yeah,
What about you?
I enjoyed the game as well, but I agree with Trevor. We just didn't close it off. We got the goals in, but just didn't close the game off. Didn't seal it off. Didn't sort of shut them out at the end, and that's disappointing. And that potentially causes us problems in future. But you know, it's a result. It's 3 points. Game on.
Yeah, it was a very good match. I think it was unlucky. I thought Heung-min Son should have got a hat-trick, and I think when they took him off and they took Bentancur off, I think it sort of the match slowed down a little bit at that stage. But overall, a great result. A little bit nervy at the end.
Team performance was very good in the first half, amazing, and then it was a typical Tottenham performance as we let it slip. Harry Kane missed a penalty.
Yeah, what was disappointing is when we went 10, you know, they went down to 10 men. We didn't really control the game at all. You know, we should have controlled the game. 11 men against 10, and we lost the ball. We didn't, you know, we
could have capitalised on that. We didn't push on. We sat back, and then they scored.
Also, Harry Kane missed a penalty, which
Missed a penalty.
when do you ever see that
would've
happening?
killed it.
When do you ever see that happening? That would have been 4-2, you know, would have been brilliant. But you know, we were against 10 men. We conceded a goal, 3-2, and it's a bit disappointing. But overall, you got to accept the win.
Well, it was a pretty solid team performance.
Yeah.
First half was very good.
Very good.
We limited them to not many chances and we looked pretty dangerous. But we probably made it a bit more difficult than it should have been. When they went down to 10 men,
We just took our foot off the gas, didn't we, really? And
yeah, we were thinking that we were going to run away with it at that point, and then they slowed down a little bit, let them back into it a little bit. So a bit nervy at the end, but a good win.
yeah.
Ooh,
Interesting.
good question. Can it be a German person? Maybe?
No.
No, okay, sorry. Although I thought Frankfurt played very well, even with 10 men. Who was our man of the match? Funnily enough, I think Bentancur, who does a lot of work, even though you don't really notice him, and Skip came on for him and then cover for him. So
You saw how upset he was going off. He just wants to work.
yeah, he just wants to work and work. So I don't think a defender, I don't think an attacker. I think Bentancur is a good player, and he would have got my man of the match. It's hard. It's a good question though, very good question.
Tricky one.
What about you?
Yeah, no, I agree. It's a tricky one, but he was so. You could tell how gutted he was when he got substituted off. He just wants to work. He just wants to play. He just wants to work hard. And yeah, he'd have been my man of the match as well.
I'd say Son deserves man of the match because he scored the 2 goals, and he should have got another penalty, but unfortunately the ref didn't see that.
Yeah, Heung-min Son, I think should be man of the match. I'd say he was involved in everything that the team did today. He scored 2 goals. As Rohan said, he should have had a penalty as well. Very unlucky not to have a hat-trick, and probably would have had a hat-trick, but I think Antonio Conte took him off to rest him for Saturday's game against Everton.
Do you know what? Heung-min Son?
Of course.
He got 2 goals. I think Sonny probably man of the match. If it wasn't Sonny, I think Bentancur had a very good game. Do you know what I mean? First half, Bentancur was very good. He was absolutely running the show, intercepting, putting the tackles in, absolutely brilliant. If it wasn't Bentancur in the first half, it was Romero in the second half, especially when we changed our formation.
Making those challenges.
Bentancur, Romero, but I think Sonny with the 2 goals, probably the volley actually was unreal. Actually, do you know what I mean? You get those one in a million when you come to this Tottenham Stadium and you see Sonny get a volley like that. Unbelievable.
Man of the match today, got to be Sonny with his 2 goals.
Yeah.
1.
Let's go Spurs.
Abs.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You know me.
Here we are. Yeah, Sonny just looked like he's getting back to his old self.
Getting back to full running form.
And that second goal, he absolutely hammered it. I mean, like you could hear the reverberations of him hitting it around the ground. So
Class
it was
volley.
great to see. So, and we need him to be at his best. So it's good to see him get a couple of goals.
Yeah.
자, 이렇게 팬들의 반응을 들어봤는데요. 아무래도 전반적으로 손흥민 선수에 대한 얘기도 많이 있고요. 벤탄쿠르에 대한 이야기도 많이 있었습니다. 자, 이제 토트넘은요, 토요일, 이곳 시간은 토요일에 에버튼과 경기를 펼치게 됩니다. 또 저는 에버튼전에서 뵙도록 하겠습니다. 지금까지 영국 런던 토트넘 핫스퍼 스타디움에서 이건희였습니다.